Nice to be back.
Good to have you back.
Yeah. Last time I was here was in June. I work at a university, and we just started another semester a few weeks ago, so my life has not been my own. So it's good. It's good. I enjoy this. I've actually been totally out of circulation since the last time you saw me.
Really?
Yeah. Too many 16-hour days. Love them. Some things from 4 poems, which was published by Writing Nights Press in Cleveland, 2011. So, Deanna in the afternoon. Lying on their bed in the afternoon, she meant only to sleep the August heat away. Making love wasn't on her mind, any more than what to cook for dinner or get her mother for Christmas. Naked now, except for his hand on her thigh, waxed well by his sweat as well as her own, she's glad she said yes. I don't have sheets to shuffle, so it's hard to know when I'm done, you know. About a dozen years ago, I was guilty of co-moderating a writers group online. I am not a big fan of writers groups, but then I've probably been writing too long. My partner in crime was a woman who had this very serious thing for vampires. Not about vampires, for vampires. So, not being one to color inside the lines and take all of this too seriously, this is one vampire's wish for Kai. Who told you vampires never age? That's a crock. I'll bet they told you we only drink the blood of virgins, too. Where do they get this stuff? I'm so old, virgins just don't do it. There have been so many, it gets boring. And frankly, I'm not all I used to be. You know what I mean? My joints ache when the moon throbs on the horizon. Thunder hurts my ears. And the rain is hard to fly through. You try it sometime, okay? All I really want is someone to come home to. A woman to rub my feet and tell me I'm forgetful, but not batty. To sit around the house and have a drink with. And the last piece, after a ride downtown on the train to do inventory for one of our bookstores and spending my time rereading Sandburg. There are stories born to be remembered, and young men read them on the train in the early morning, while old men rock next to them dreaming of youth. There are stories that lose their way, early or late, and no matter how they're called for in the middle of the night, never quite find their way back from the forest, never quite grow up. There are stories that are rewritten years later when the language they speak is extinct and mean as much as when they were born. And there are stories set to paper for one special woman, and maybe she keeps them in a drawer with old photos, and maybe she spills the morning coffee on them and throws them in the trash unread. Thank you. I think I was under 5 minutes.
Yeah, great.
Yeah.
All right. We will go with Sandra.